morning YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today it's my birthday ride. I decided to celebrate my birthday a little bit differently. So yeah, I'm in cross-country enduro race. Yeah, so I'm turning 35 this year. Not that young gun anymore, but yeah, still not broken. So yeah, let's warm up and check how's the track, how's the new tires. Jesus, I need to keep the elbow protection for sure. Those rocks looks painful. Oh my god. Nice. My hill climbing skills paid off from the first attempt. It was easy because it was clear, but later it might be a problem when there's gonna be a traffic over there. So yeah, the rules are you need to complete as many laps as you can within the hour. So I should not rush from the start because it's a kind of marathon, not a sprint. Yeah, I don't want to be the first or something. I'm gonna go somewhere here. Look at my bike, it was so clean, and it was just a warm-up lap. It's gonna be tough. Okay, see you at the start line. Everybody is warming up their bikes.
Hey everyone, this time I decided to do a voiceover because it was quite intense race and I didn't have much time to talk, so there are quite some blank space where I was just concentrating on my riding. I thought it's gonna be useful to comment me things. For example, this situation when I failed to start. I was pushing the wrong place on the starter button and the bike just didn't start, and I ended up in the last place. But anyways, there was a traffic jam, so I think I didn't lose much in this situation.
Such a nice start, right?
As you can see, there were quite some riders. In total there was 142, something like that, but in different classes. I was in the beginner class, but there were also some junior classes and pro classes. As you can see, the weather was perfect for such kind of race. The temperature was around 12 degrees in Celsius, something like that, and yeah, the track itself was quite different in different segments. There were gravel, there were mud, there were deep sand, so it was a very colorful track.
It's even more fun to ride here. We have the whole hour to overtake people.
As you can see here, even the kid was driving with us.
I just don't wait that hill. It's gonna be a disaster over there.
It was the first time I was attending such a race, so I didn't know what to expect, and I was a bit afraid and scared and wasn't confident enough. But yeah, after the start, after I was in traffic, I saw that there are plenty of slower riders than me. I got confident and started overtaking people.
Sorry, I'm gonna stay quiet for a bit.
But still, I wasn't aggressive enough in some situations. I could have overtake other people, but I was not confident enough. But it was a good lesson. I think it's not the last race in my life, and I'll gain some confidence and experience, and I'll be better next time. So we came to the most difficult part of the track. For me, it wasn't that difficult because I have quite some experience in hill climbing, but stress and traffic did its job, and I lost the speed and got stuck a bit, but not for long. Don't know what happened here, but I went into the air and landed a bit sideways. That's why I crashed here, but nothing major. Also, I noticed that some decent amount of riders were just cutting the part of the track. They drove around the hill. I'm not sure if it's legal.
Jesus, why are they're going around?
But yeah, I was a bit pissed.
Chill down a bit. It's just the first lap.
But later, some judges came there and they blocked the road by themselves, and everybody had to do the hill climb. This part of the track was a bit sandy, but not that terrible. I was quite confident in this section. Also, I got new tires. I think they helped a lot. This U section on the hill was like scary, but I think I didn't got stuck like any of the time.
At least I did a wheelie on the start. I had to show something for my supporting team. They came to support me.
It was my birthday, so I invited some close friends in my life to watch the race. They said they liked it a lot and were gonna join me next time. I was so lucky in this U section again, because the sand was so deep, and if the bike gets stuck over here, like, you can lose a lot of energy. This section was very slippery, but also the new tires helped me a lot here as well. You can already hear the kid riding. It was like a little bee. But as a kid, he was like very pro, all the body positioning and the speed. It's amazing for this age. Yeah, I tried to overtake him, but I got scared that I will ride over him. The track itself wasn't that narrow. It was a lot of places where to overtake, but it depends on the rider. I wasn't confident enough that I'm gonna pass them safely, so I burned quite some time.
Finally, he's all over the place.
Those kickers were quite fun, but the Beta Pro suspension is a bit too soft, so I wasn't trying to destroy my bike. But anyways, after the race, the oil seal was blown in the right front fork.
390, baby!
The week before this race, I went to the track to drill some cornering skills, and I think it helped me a lot. was very useful practice, because this track had a lot of corners, and I think my speed as a beginner was quite decent. So this is the second lap, I think. It was the worst lap for me. Time was not that great, but I got 2 crashes in this lap, and both of them wasn't because of my fault or anything. First major crash was on this hill. As you can see, one rider got past me and took my line. I had to stop, and another rider smashed into my front wheel, and I lost the balance and went down the hill. Nothing major, just was very difficult to lift up the bike because the hill was quite steep, and out of nowhere other rider just crashed into me. I got smashed into my head and my left hand. I didn't know what happened. I was just lying under my bike, and I was so pissed. I didn't know what happened, and he didn't even say sorry. So yeah, he was in a pro class and he was one of the leaders, but still, at least sorry. It would be nice, in my opinion. I could have injury over here or something. I saw some stars in my head. And I had to lift up the bike second time, and I lost so much energy in this place. I was so pissed. I thought the race gonna be over because I felt some pain in my left hand, and also my head was spinning. But after all, I managed to lift up the bike and make it. Probably I burned around 4 minutes, something like that, in this section because of the crash, and I stopped. I had to drink some water to check if the bike is okay, if I'm okay. I felt quite some pain.
Almost killed me.
I think it had quite some effect on my final result.
I hope my wrist is not broken. Worried about my riding, but others are just selfless. I didn't see his number. He didn't even say sorry. I mean, yeah, I didn't run up, but it wasn't my fault. Some other blocked me.
At least I didn't lose that much of the speed, because usually after the crash, you go out of your rhythm, and usually the speed drops a lot.
This was my biggest worry, that I can be overridden with another bike. Okay, no more crashes, please. To finish this race.
But still, I got scared a bit. It was my birthday, and I had plans in the evening, and I started thinking about what would happen, if I broke something. I would have to spend time in the hospital, not with my friends. But, I managed to clear my mind and get back on track. At least until my second crash, which was also not because of my fault. I think so. Yeah, he also was one of the top riders from the pro class, and he just smashed into me. Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. He didn't signal me or something. He just smashed into my steering and my leg, and I went down on the ground.
Jesus Christ!
After this crash, I started feeling pain in my jaw. I didn't smash my head on the ground, but maybe I was with my mouth open. I wanted to talk or something, and yeah, the hit was pretty huge, and yeah. But I'm okay now. I don't feel
Now my
anything.
leg hurts. Worst lap ever, but they're driving carelessly.
And also my ankle started hurting after this crash, but yeah, the adrenaline did its job.
Wasn't nice. At least, sorry. I hope my leg is not damaged. My steering is a bit sideways. Okay, halfway there.
Not sure if you saw the clock, it showed 32 minutes left, so I spent 28 minutes for those two horrible laps. First one, the traffic jam was last. I had to overtake a lot of people, and the second one, those two crashes. The other 3 laps were about 11 minutes, so it means that I lost around 6 minutes in those 2 laps. So yeah, spoiler alert, I didn't crash anymore.
Third gear. Easy. Jesus, that's kid again.
Not sure if it's the same kid, but yeah, I was concerned that I would spend more time trying to overtake him. But yeah, this time it was faster.
Also my jaw still hurts.
As I mentioned before, jaw started to hurt. I was concerned that it might be broken or something, but at the end of the day it was pretty fine. Also after that crash from the corner, I was a bit afraid now, because I was worried that other riders were going to smash me again. I'm not sure how old is this kid, but he rides very nicely. So yeah, this is the same hill from the first crash. Yeah, when there is no traffic jam, it was quite easy to conquer it. I had no problem this time.
Shit. Fucking neutral.
If you just stop in a traffic light and you want to put your bike in neutral, it's almost impossible to find it. But occasionally, when it's not necessary, here we go, the neutral gear.
What happened here? I hope they're okay.
See how the pro riders are riding at crazy speed. I didn't understand this kind of situation, because this rider was riding pretty fast. It wasn't that easy to overtake him, but when it comes to the mud, suddenly they just stopped and they were thinking about something. this flight. Crazy. The suspension is good and it seems that it's no problem for him. This deep sand part was a little scary, but if you have enough speed, no problem. Just don't let down the accelerator.
Sorry for not talking, trying to increase my pace.
And that's why I decided to do the voiceover, because it was hard to talk and write.
Do I have one more lap? Where's the timer?
This is the part where I saw the clock and it showed like 1 hour, 10 minutes, something like that. And I thought that it's over, like 60 minutes passed and...
Valanda 10 prašo. Nepraėjo? O kiek? Okay.
And I lost like 2 or 3 minutes because I was searching for people who would say if the time is over, and when I found it, they said that the clock goes backwards, not upwards. So here I realized that I'm not that slow, so I decided to push my throttle a bit and increase the pace. I still have around 9 minutes to go, so I decided to rush a bit. And I still had some energy left, so it was a good lesson for the future that the clock goes backwards. This time the rear wheel went sideways and I got stuck a bit. I thought that I'm in big trouble and I'm gonna leave all my energy leftovers here, but thanks to the new tires somehow it got out of the swamp and I continued the journey. But as I said before, no difficulties here anymore. Except this part when the other rider cut me off again, and this time, thanks God, I managed to press the front brakes and stopped it at the time. But at least this time I saw him and I had time to react. I caught up the pack of riders. It's also an additional motivation for me to overtake them. I think my speed increased every time I saw something riding in front of me, and I wanted to be better. Not sure from which class they were, but judging the speeds, probably they were in my class or a bit higher class. So I got another rider, and I think he was the last one that I managed to overtake, I'm not sure. I came to this gnarly section, and the first time I took the outer side of the corner, and it seemed that it's even easier and faster to go here. Yeah, maybe I overtook him as well, yeah. Sorry for splashing. Neutral gear again. Sucks.
Fucking neutral again.
It's almost the finish line, and I saw that the clock is this time is really over, and I went to the boxes. I think I also made a mistake here. I'm not sure where the transmitter is, but maybe I lost a couple of seconds over here as well, because I was riding very slowly, and this is my supporting team. Race is over. In one piece. The bike is one piece. So this is it. Thanks for listening to my voiceover. And I'm giving back the mic for me in the past.
So this is it, guys. I'm gonna write in the comments which place I took. I'm not expecting good because of the start and because of those crashes. It's a pity that it's not my fault, at least I think so. But yeah, like, share, comment, do all the active stuff, and if you want more, subscribe my channel. Have a nice day, have a nice spring, and see you soon, guys.